Can you can you please take a seat against that? Yep, that's perfect. That's
Look at the
perfect,
stats.
man.
Jesus Christ.
That's perfect, man.
I remember there was this whole fiasco with Theoatrix where he like called somebody out on Twitter because they were making statements about RuneScape and how like they were complaining about the game, and he like
I think it was
Theoatrix.
Golden Gnome. Someone was making fun of
Golden Gnome. That's what it was, and he like freaked out at him, and that I lost a lot of respect for him on that.
I used to watch Theoatrix a lot, and then his controversy, all the stuff came out about him being a bit odd and stuff like that. So
I'm into the PvP scene a little bit, and one Twitch streamer, Abyss, he is not very well liked as far as like his Twitch streams go and stuff like that. Yeah. So he does the like the giveaway, like re-rolling, and he incentivizes people to donate, and then if they give him like $5, for example, he will then like re-roll the giveaway. So the person who like previously won, they now don't win, and he rolls again. And I've seen this go on for like hours and hours, and he's just sitting there laughing because he's just getting like hundreds of dollars, and people in his chat are just like unknowing with real world trading.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of like entrapment, honestly, because it's against the rules. But no, I don't, as far as I know, nobody's been banned for that kind of thing.
I think just one, and I think yesterday actually was what made me decide I didn't like him, because normally I like all of them. I watch all sorts. But King Condor, have you ever seen his stuff?
Yes.
I don't know. I think he's pretty vulgar towards his audience, and it's like I think that's part of the act, but sometimes I think it's genuine.
Is there an old school RuneScape content creator that you don't like?
Oh, multiple.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who are they?
Well, unpopular opinion, I don't really like Settled. He's boring. He's so fucking boring.
Why is it boring?
The dude could put me to sleep while I'm caffeinated with his Tile Man series.
I see. Anyone else?
Yeah, I don't like Odablock or any of the screaming content creators that blow your eardrums out when you least expect it.
Yeah, probably Oda.
Odablock?
Yeah, he's a bit obnoxious, in my opinion.
Not anymore because he's grown on me a lot. But when I first started, it was Oda. I didn't get Oda's shtick, and then he's grown on me since then.
Oh man, yeah, it's I'm gonna have to go with Odablock. It's just he's gotten better, but over the years when he especially first started streaming, I just couldn't really stand the way he did his videos.
No, not really. But no, I think probably the biggest like side that I don't like is probably Odablock. I really don't like his approach to things. It can be kind of amusing from like an outside perspective of, oh my goodness, there are people that actually like to play video games this way. But I tend to find it just gives me a headache.
The very big PvPer, like one of the biggest actually.
Odablock?
Yes, I don't like Odablock.
I see. Why you don't like him? Because of the character?
Well, I mean, I don't know him personally. I don't like his content. Because it's toxic content, and I like good people like Verve or like you, like just gentle people, not the toxic people so much.
You think I'm gentle? That's so cute.
I have a feeling like a lot of people are gonna answer Odablock for this because he's just crazy.
Oh, well, actually, you said content creator. Okay,
Yes.
ooh, spicy one. Because I hate PKing, this one's really, really funny to me. I don't really like HempQ that much. And not because of what he did to the duel arena. I think gambling in the game was terrible. I think it was just funny because I think he's a hypocrite. Because I have seen him, talk about how terrible the duel arena thing is, and then put up clip videos of people doing staking, which is the same thing. It's gambling. It's video game gambling for like insane sums of money that I believe is terrible. I believe like the entire loot box system in existence in video games is terrible. And I believe by posting clips and making content with people staking, and he staked like 10 bill after the duel arena closed or some insane amount. Maybe it was 3 bill. I can't remember. But I don't like hate his videos, but the hypocrisy of the man to like be one of like the people who like pushed for the closing of the duel arena just to then continue gambling in a different form and whatchamacallit, and then put up clips of people staking it was ridiculous to me.
I don't like Torvesta that much.
Why don't like Torvesta?
I don't know. I think he makes pretty low effort content, and I don't know, he doesn't seem that into it nowadays. I mean, the last series he did, the Wilderness one, was pretty decent, but even that I think fell kind of flat for me at least.
But some of the content I don't really enjoy. Sometimes it's like PKing content. I feel like gets kind of stale.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like Framed or
Torvesta?
Yeah, Torvesta.
I would say definitely Torvesta.
You don't like Torvesta?
Yeah. Fuck Torvesta.
I think that the content creation in general is quite dry at the moment, whether it be down to the lack of new stuff coming into the game or lack of ideas, but it just seems that there's not enough creation within content creation at the moment.
Maybe Bodhi sometimes annoys me a little bit, but
Why does Bodhi annoy you?
I don't know. I feel like he just seems a little bit arrogant sometimes, is all.
I guess Bodhi?
Why you don't like Bodhi?
It's too much energy. I don't have time for that.
Okay.
It's too much energy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's some that I feel like don't make as good a content as people think. Like, I really don't like Skill Specs videos because...
Why?
Because of his music choice. I know this is really, like, petty, but there are a lot of YouTube creators, and specifically RuneScape content creators, who I feel the music they use ruins their video. They put in this music that they like, and that's fine. I'm glad they like that music. But for me, I don't want to be watching a video on, like, really cool Tombs of Amascut stuff, and then suddenly this, like, hardcore dubstep music starts blaring in the middle of the video, and I'm like, well, this has ruined the video for me.
Okay, I see. So Skillpex is like one of those people who does that.
Yeah, I suppose that's one of them.
Solo Mission does that as well.
Oh, it's Solo Mission. That's who I meant.
Oh, you meant Solo Mission, not Skillpex?
That's Solo Mission. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, it's Solo Mission.
I'm not a big fan of skill specs.
Why you don't like skill specs?
I don't know. It's just the way he acts, like his like rage tages. Some people find it funny. I just don't find it that funny.
Skill specs, because I know he's faking it. Like, he's not actually that angry. He's just acting silly for the audience.
I see why it's a spicy question. I'm starving for RuneScape content, old school RuneScape content.
Mm-hmm.
I watch almost everything that is published, especially from the bigger YouTubers. I still have not seen a video where I was like, nope, I don't like that. Oh no, actually there is one, but I forget his name. He has a green screen up and a microphone and talks
Jimmy?
about... Yes, I kind of don't like his vibe. That's probably the only one.
Why don't you like Jimmy?
I guess the language, the way the videos are made, the messages that he sends is just... I just don't like his personality, to be honest.
I used to like Jimmy One, right? I loved his by release playlist that he has and series that lasted for over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
What he's done lately, I don't know, not as much as a fan as I used to be. But I still come back to that playlist and I still watch it from time to time, you know. I mean, I'm on my second rewatch. But he's changed a little, and I don't know. I don't follow him as much as I used to.
Okay. So personally, right, I don't really like the content from Jimmy because I think like the by release series needs to finish the series, and he talks about how much he grinds, but it's like really not that hard compared to like I would say the average RuneScape player.
No, I enjoy all of them.
Spicy question. I really don't enjoy Pip, to be honest.
Pip? The guy who does Tileman?
Yeah, the Tileman guy and the PvP guy.
Don't really like EVscape's content that much. I used to watch it when I started playing, but like as it went on, I don't feel like his content is very enjoyable as it kind of used to.
Can I say his name?
Sure. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
say anyone's name.
His name is wait, he's an Australian YouTuber. I forget his name. Wait.
Eevescape?
Wow. Yeah, Eevescape. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Who is it?
It's Alfie.
You don't like Alfie?
No, everybody now in today's modern era, like I guess he's nice. I guess he's cool since I know he got like married or something like that and all that other stuff. But over the years, there's just a lot of content like with just true DJ hour stuff where it's like, bro, like you might need to get a little bit of a grip, like letting some stuff like slide, doing stuff on camera, different stuff like that.
Who, I can't remember his name now. Who's the guy who does the unusual money makers? Is that?
It is. I think it's Soup. Yeah, it's Soup.
Yeah, and it's not that I don't like him. It's just that old school money, like all of the money making stuff, kind of like what I said earlier. It's really integral to that early game experience. I think, despite the fact it's great to see how much money can you make in a short time from really obscure methods, I would, again, it's one of those things that should kind of be a bit more hush-hush. I don't know. I feel like every time you talk about stuff like this on a big platform, it's just ammunition for bots, I guess. But then again, like I said earlier, bots aren't the worst thing. So it's just kind of like something should be found out on your own, I guess.
Well, there was this whole thing with, what's his name? Like, Brendy. I didn't really dig into it much, but his account got banned or something because he was finding glitches, and the old school RuneScape team was accusing him of exploiting those to his advantage or something.
Yes.
I didn't really dive into the details, but from what I've seen online, he was in the wrong. That's just what I've seen. So if I had to pick someone, it would be him, or maybe how he handled that situation.
There's none that I particularly have a deep seething hatred for or anything, but if you put a gun to my head and force me to say one, I'd probably say C Engineer. Like, I've tried watching some of his videos and they're just not, I just can't stand watching them really or find them boring. Really, I don't find appeal. Not that I hate the guy, but it's like if you had to name one, probably that.
Is there an old school RuneScape content creator that you don't like?
Oh, quite a few actually.
Who are they? Don't say Kriibus.
Start with no. I'd start with SparkMac, and let's see, KempQ.
Why you don't like KempQ?
I think that he acts like he's better than everyone, but he's not.
I see.
He's very intelligent about the game, but I feel like he's a shitty person.
So the first one that comes to mind, I do want to say I don't actively dislike any RuneScape content creator. It's more just like I see RuneScape Chronicles and like all of their video titles always really catch my attention. But then I watch the video, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't actually care about this.
So they make good clickbait, but their content isn't that good.
There was one person who I've never seen before who Hanani made a video on. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. Who was it? I don't even remember the guy's name, but I was like, wow, person's kind of a dick. So I guess I don't like that guy.
Oh, that is the person who was making fun of, I guess, trans people?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, wait, let me see. I think McCune.
Yeah, that's the one. So that's my answer there, I guess.
I mean, I have heard quite a few bad things about McCune, the whole Hanani thing about the transphobic comments and such, but I didn't really watch his stuff before then, so not other than that, no.
I don't even remember his name, but Hanani made that one video about a guy who was being predatory, or...
Oh, that PK.
No, not really. I appreciate all of the content creators. I mean, the more content there is about the game, the more exposure it gets to the public. So at least for now, I don't have any hateful feelings toward any creator regarding the RS community. So.
Nice. Okay, that is a perfect answer. That is a really good answer. I like it. Okay.